Hello everyone and welcome back to the Gaming Droid and welcome to Hawken. Hawken is a third-person shooter wrapped up in a mech theme. The theming's really good. They do some nice things to do with third-person shooting. One of the things they do is they make the healer, which is the technician, useful because you can shoot as well as heal, so you can do both at the same time, which is a great little addition. The elements of the game are very well put together. It's a very smooth game. It runs really well. It's got a decent audience and a decent grouping. I'm currently playing with a group of guys from Toadnet. So what you have is you have a selection of mechs which you can buy with in-game currency or real money because it's a free-to-play game. You don't have to pay with in-game. You don't have to pay real money. You can pay with in-game currency for everything. However, there is a level up system where you level up your account and you level up your separate mechs as well. So you level up your accounts and you level up your mechs. And that is the kind of progression system. You can pay real money to unlock things early. There's no real need to. Things don't level up that slowly. There's a nice array of different mechs you can get, ranging from kind of like fast-moving assault mechs, scout mechs with melee style weapon, well, not melee weapon, but really, really close weaponry. And your mechs come with an array of sort of unique abilities. And an array of items. So assault mechs come with usually a cooldown ability, which drops your heat because there's no ammunition in this game. It is heat based. The technician comes with a support ability. The vanguard comes with a shield. The sharpshooter comes with a zoom. Comes with a missile stop. So this is the sharpshooter. It's a sniper mech. As you can imagine, sniper mechs have zoom and two very good high range, high power cannons. You can fire both at once, so you can fire left and right simultaneously. And that's one of the kind of interesting things about the game. It's what makes the technician capable of healing and killing. So with the technician you can heal with your right key and shoot with your left key simultaneously, and because your healing beam bends slightly, because your healing beam bends slightly, then you can shoot and heal simultaneously. The other thing is you can hold down C. This turns off all your weapons and turns off your movement, but lets you heal up. And that's one of the vulnerabilities of it. So IVOT, also known as Space Gamer, shot me there because I was healing up and I was vulnerable. You also have a jet mechanic, so you have jet boosters. You can use them to go up, to forwards, and to do side-to-side dodges, which are very useful for sort of pulling out of combat and getting some distance. Each mech can have internals, which give you slight alterations to how you play the game. So internals give you things like heal over time when you're outside of combat, and assorted kind of like reduced fall damage, things like that. The other thing that sort of internals give you is speed up boosts and things like that, and you can have a limited number of internals. The only sort of issue I have is that internals are locked to level. And because internals are locked to level, sometimes like the playstyle you want to play, it's not necessarily that certain internals are stronger than others, but the playstyle you want to play might be locked behind a level cap. It's not too terrible. You earn a decent amount of money. There's some solo play options as well. And the final sort of customization is items, and you buy items to put in your mech. Each time you respawn you have the items again. At the moment I have a turret and a mirage, a holographic fake of myself. So if I drop my turret here, then in a few seconds my turret's going to stand up and start shooting. So me and my turret together have quite a lot of power, and I'm going to drop a mirage of myself. So I have a fake mech there now. So they have now 2 targets to pick from. Now the fact that I'm shooting kind of gives me away, but it just gives them something else to see and think about. Someone's dropped a turret here. I'll pop that. You see that as you get kills you get little gold skulls underneath your name. And we kind of got swamped there. There is some great tactics to this game, like picking the right mech for the right situation. So that's the sharpshooter. I've shown you the assault. I'll drop into a vanguard, which is one of the heavies. The vanguard has his special ability is this, and he tanks up behind his shield. This severely increases his defense, but reduces his speed dramatically. And he also can't heal in this mode, so you can't have your defense mode active and heal at the same time. So that was a hologram posted up by someone. So I have a grenade launcher, and it's very high damage grenades. A lot of the heavies are ultra high damage heavies. He's trying to lead me into a trap. And you have a middle mouse button which does a unique variant, or does a alteration to what your weapons do. It's often an early explode. It can occasionally be kind of track on missiles, or for the healer it's a vampire beam, so it turns his healing beam into a vampiric beam. With the grenades you can bounce them off walls. There is a little bit of risk of injuring your teammates and things, as you could expect in this sort of gameplay. I'm just going to tuck myself. Oh, no, don't tuck myself there. There's a nemesis system, an avenge kill system. It's a pretty decent, solid game. The movement system's really good. The matchmaking's decent. I'm going to jump into Technician so you can see the Technician. So the Technician has the normal gun, which is left fire, which is just a ranged ion cannon gun, and then it has the heal beam, which is the right button. And you can turn this into a vampire beam if you're one-on-one with an opponent. But the main use for it is to heal allies. Oop, I got stuck on a wall, I got stuck on a wall, I got stuck on a wall and almost died. And ran straight into a bullet. Because it's got a lot of verticality to it, there's a lot of jet boosting up, there's jump platforms, things like that, it adds a nice element of directional movement, and the controlling your fuel usage and things like that is very interesting. Adds a fun element to play. I didn't manage to get my vampire beam off. You switch between vampire and heal by middle mouse clicking, just like you do with all of your special variations on your secondary attack. And then it has 3 test drives. The test drives are mechs that I haven't purchased, they're mechs that I get to drive for a short period of time. So it's a good, well-balanced arena shooter, first-person shooter, with a nice mech theming to it. As with all these games, it's great to play as a group, but if you'd like to jump on, it is Hawken, and it's free to play. You do have to have a third-party account with the Hawken guys, but it's not bad at all. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again next time.